Hey everyone, Performance Coach Dana Cavalea here from Southern California. Just want to talk a little bit about today's blog where I was telling you about how to take care of yourselves and how to kind of get that energy going for yourself each day. And what I find is when we get in these repetitive themes with our minds, kind of that hamster wheel in our mind, where if it's negative, it stays negative. If it's positive, it stays positive, which is great. But today we'll just talk about breaking out of that negative thought process. And it's super easy when you catch yourself, but we got to catch ourselves. And oftentimes that's the issue. We don't catch ourselves and we end up going days, weeks, months, or sometimes even years in a negative process. So, in the sport of baseball, you can't be negative and you can't be negative for long. So you got to snap out of it. Couple tricks, couple things we do, kind of nervous system, neural reset, and to get ourselves fired up. One thing that I always tell our executives, because again, these guys are trapped in offices all day, is you got to let the demons out. And we do that by letting out a roar or a scream at the top of our lungs. We just scream and let it out. And it could be any sound you want. Usually just an works great. So that's one strategy we use. The other thing we do is to start our day, make sure that we're getting that neurological excitement, is an ice cold shower or an ice bath, one of the two, just to kind of fire ourselves up and get that change in heart rate and get it to the point where you go and you take that deep gasp, okay? So that's something you really want to focus on, and you could do that every morning really simply just with an ice cold shower, since most people don't have access to a cold bath or a cold plunge. That really works well to start our day. And the last thing we do is claps, and it's just a loud clap when we catch ourselves in a negative state or a negative trend. Is just one clap or two claps to kind of reset ourselves, and we follow that up with something positive and a positive thought. So again, those are the three things that we like to use with our athletes: a cold plunge, number one, number two, the two claps, and let it out, let the demons out. So I hope those help you when you let the demons out. Don't do it in a public place because people may get nervous. But anyway, just think about that and try to integrate one, two, or all three of those each day, especially when you see yourselves in a negative pattern. So again, I just wanted to share that with you. You can read more